Alright, so today we're going to be showcasing Monoma, the newest free-to-play card for My Hero Ultra Impact, and I have him completed. I even advanced leveled him, because I think I'm going to continue doing that from now on, just so it is more accurate to 100% completed. So, of course, you can get him completed fully free-to-play with the new event out, and his stats are just about under 30,000. In the HP, power is 5.8k. Speed is 439, and crit rate is at 10. For his skills, he acts like kind of like a tank debuffer. He deals 450% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's skill impact by 20%, which is huge, decreases the opponent's defense by 10% for 3 turns. So this is a really good debuff. You're lowering the enemy's attack power and their defense, making it so much easier to survive and deal damage. Action Skill 1 deals 250% damage to a single opponent. If the opponent's power is increased, increases the character's power by 30% for 3 turns. Also, if the opponent is affected by damage down, reduces damage character received by 20% for 2 turns. And this is really good, as this is a technical hit that increases his own power to make it a 280%. And then, of course, the reduced damage by 20% is awesome. Now, not every enemy has damage down, so that's very specific to get the damage reduction. But I'd say it's decently common for, like, a really tough boss to have it, to say the very least. And as a 4-turn cooldown, which is pretty solid, his second action skill does 250% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's skill impact by 25% for 3 turns, which is very strong. Reducing an enemy's skill impact by a quarter the amount of damage is insane. Also gives character the ability to draw aggro, making him a semi-tank. And this has a 5-turn cooldown. It's not as good as 4, obviously, but it's okay, to say the very least. Now, at least when he draws aggro, he's able to receive 35% damage reduction, which is amazing. And if you're somehow to get the 20%, that's a 55% damage reduction. And not only that, decreases skill impact of all opponents by 3% for 2 turns when attacked by a UA high class 1A student. The 3% is very minor, but say if you were slower than the enemy and they attacked you first, you could instantly get this proc instead of this proc if the strategy calls for it. Usually I would definitely go for aggro first and then the rest, because the decrease in skill impact is insane. And then obviously this also procs after guaranteed. And then finally, the last auto skill is once per battle, decreases skill impact of all opponents by 30% for 3 turns, which is amazing. It's kind of just like a mini version of the All For One AoE skill without damage, of course. And you have to drop underneath 30% HP, which is kind of hard, I would say, for an SR. You know, in PvP in instance. But like, I guess in VTOL and other boss fights, you should be able to get that pretty easily. Well, if you're trying for it. Now, the EX skills that I have is speed increase, skill impact by 10% for skills, increase rate at which the character's plus ultra gauge increased by 20%. I like the plus ultra rate increase. The skill impact is nice. I would have liked critical rate as well, instead of speed, because I probably would never use them in PvP. And then the protection, reduce normal attack damage, reduce skill damage, and regen HP. I would say regen HP is good, reduces skill damage, and then I would like reduce action skill damage as well. That would be even better. So yeah, that's Monoma's details. So let's jump into VE Tower and see what we can do for the showcase. So we're going to be versing the Deku stage here. We need to verse a 1A student to get his full procs, so that's what I'm going to be doing here. For the team, because he's green, I don't have any green supports, unfortunately, or 1B supports, even though there isn't any. So I'm just going to be bring Nejiri and I think Shinso just for the lowering defense for some extra damage. And I think other than that, I'm pretty okay with the rest. For his memory, I'll just give him like power increase as well as a crit rate increase from that memory. And then the rest of the memories don't really have to matter here. So this is the team. Let's jump into it. And let's see how level 90 Monoma maxed advanced level and everything goes. Alright, so his auto skill activated, as you can see from that icon right there. We do his first skill, I think. We're just going to do his first skill. Just so the cooldowns are a little bit better. Oh, lower the defense first, of course. 14,000. Not bad. Now we have the stronger move, which we have the taunt activated. Just want to show you guys the damage reduction that he has. The aggro here. And the damage down by 35%. So let's buff up my boy Monoma. I don't really like him as a character. I'm not going to say he's my boy. Got the bound. 22,000 damage. Now we got his plus ultra, which will decrease his skill impact and decrease his defense. Actually, just not plus ultra with everybody. Let's just plus ultra with Monoma. His animation is just Bakugo's thing. I think he's just stealing the animations from others. Imagine he had actually his copy quirk and like specific like opponents changes his abilities would be so cool. We can go like this. Lower the defense. Now we aren't able to... Deku doesn't get damage down on his skills. And even if he did, like... not Sugar Rush. Shinso would just get rid of it anyway, so it doesn't even matter too much. Let's do the decrease in skill first. 32,000 from Shinso, 20,000. Keeping up with Shinso, which is not bad. Let's just do his normal skill here. Oh, he's got an... Actually, that's new. That is a new animation. And a little clap as well. Let's buff up Monoma. We weren't unable to drop underneath 30%, but... we did get the plus ultra, so... How many guts do we have? Can we wait until... the next skill? Never mind. So there is the Monoma. And that's going to wrap up the showcase for Monoma. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. He's actually a really good unit. He's got a decent amount of tank, and then versing specific enemies that have that damage down, you can get really, really good tanking out of him. We're going to do a quick little single summon on the Eater banner, see if we get lucky, and then we're going to wrap up this video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on, so you don't miss out on the daily content. Check out my social medias linked in the description. I live stream over at twitch.tv very regularly, so make sure you go check that out and follow me there. And my other socials, got nothing here, unfortunately, so yeah. Until the next one, stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace out.